Yo, what's up, family? Before we start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and share to any and everyone that you can. Just read out there a little bit more. With that being said, let's get right into the video. All right, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing good. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, okay, I'll make this one exception. Just for this one time, because we are champions now. If you want to keep your shoes on, you can. I can do some cleaning up around the house. I can sweep, I can mop. It's fine. So if you want to keep your shoes on coming to the house, that's cool for this one time. But if not, make sure you take your shoes off before you come in the house. And of course, this video is about Jayson Tatum, and something has to be said about how moldable Tatum is and how many hats the Celtics asked him to wear. It's like, hey, Tatum, can you guard the center? Okay. Switch on to the best player? Okay. Can you be our point guard essentially a lot of the times? Okay. Don't force things even when you're shooting bad? Okay. Be our leading scorer, our leading rebounder, and our leading assist man for multiple series, all balled into one? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. And in this game, I believe he had 9 assists in the first half, and he just had such a complete game, both ends of the court, and especially offensively. 31 points, 11 assists, and I believe 8 rebounds, but he just did everything. And here, the Celtics got going early on offense with these Drew slips into the free throw line. After he set the screen, of course, a lot of the attention will be on Tatum, and a lot of it including Luka Doncic, because he's not going to be reacting fast enough, and he's not going to be as active jumping to the pass and getting back to his man. As you can see, Derrick Jones here, he's going to try to sell out to get to the Drew pass. Luka's not really going to reach his arm out or even try to move, right? Drew gets to the free throw line, Tatum assists right in the lane. All right, so here we got another Drew slip. He gives the handoff to Tatum, and Kyrie is thinking that Drew's actually going to set the screen, so he tries to go over top of it, goes into Tatum's chest. Drew just immediately slips the screen, and then you're going to see Luka Doncic again, not really moving, not really going to Jrue Holiday, just in no man's land, and Jrue Holiday gets another bucket in the lane. And this slip action, primarily with Jrue Holiday, with Luka Doncic guarding him, just forces Luka to move. And on a lot of these possessions, he's not even contesting this pass, or he's not even getting back to Jrue Holiday. So now we got a 3-on-2 situation, and we get another good. Well, I think Derrick White gets fouled. Yeah, he gets fouled here. And above all else, I liked how Tatum attacked in this game. It was so many times where I thought he was going to take that step back three, and he still shot 7 threes in this game, but it didn't feel like it, because I looked at the stats and I thought he had only shot like 3 or 4. In this game, you did not see that he was settling a lot of the times. He was really attacking, and there were stretches where he was going to the rim, multiple possessions, getting whatever he wants. He was 10 for 17 from 2-point range in this game, and he could have been way better with that. He missed about 3 easy layups, and here we got him on Josh Green, sizing him up, and this half spin that he's really coined into his package and the strength to finish. All right, so we got a sequence of Tatum plays, a very big sequence in this game. Closing quarters was something that was really important in this series. The Celtics did not do that in these last couple of games, even though they got away with it in game 3. Closing quarters was absolutely huge in this first half. And here we got Sam Hauser with the steal, who was amazing in this game. I will be talking about him later, wink wink. But here Tatum, the alley-oop to Jaylen Brown, a little bit too high, but Jaylen's still able to control it. Then we go back down on the other end and watch his defense by and something very important, Jaylen Brown denying Luka the basketball coming up the court. This means PJ Washington, a less talented handler, has to bring the ball up the court. And what does that mean? Tatum rips him and goes right to the rim, and watch the emotion afterwards. There are certain moments in games where you can tell what mode Tatum is in, and this play, it told me a lot about his mentality in this game. So here we got Tatum. He drove the first time, Kyrie Irving stopped it. Jrue Holiday smartly flashed to the free throw line, and usually after he makes this pass, after him being stopped by his drive, he'll just go out to the 3-point line, he'll just space, and then he'll play from there. Why give up the mismatch? Like, why let this guy, this smaller guy, guard you off the hook? So after he passes it, he just simply reposts, because he already has post position. He doesn't move. You see Drew needs somebody to pass it to, and then he does this and he attacks Kyrie Irving and he draws a foul. And this is just another example of Tatum not selling at all. His step back threes usually come after he stopped his first move and he has to reset, and then it's like, okay, the shot clock is dwindling down, so now I might have to take this shot. No, Tatum was really impactful in this game, just driving, and he has been all series, where even though he hasn't been as effective with his shot, him continuing to blow by his defender and drive collapses the Dallas defense, because that's the way they like to play. They want to send help on drives, and here Tatum gets out the first time, but still size up Maxi Kleber, that spin move, and finishes high off the glass. You see Lively's stance here at the moment, right? All right, so here we got Al Horford setting the screen for Tatum to force Derek Lively to switch on them, and watch how well Tatum reads his defender, right? You see Lively's stance at the moment, right? Jrue Holiday's gonna come up and act like he's gonna set the screen. As soon as Luka communicates that a screen is coming, watch how Lively's stance flips, right there. The moment his stance flips, Tatum attacks him. So flip, in and out, go. Catches Lively off balance because he's reading him so well, and the deceleration on the Euro step. Takes the one step and then the slow second. Maxi Kleber's timing is off because he decelerated on that Euro step, uses his body, goes into Kleber, and finishes the and one. All right, just two really nice plays here by Jayson Tatum. Again, this two-man ass with Jrue Holiday, him slipping into this free throw line area makes the defense collapse. The Mavericks always leave both corners when we get the ball into this point. So just getting the basketball into this point is a big win for the Celtics. And you essentially have Jrue Holiday, who's a point guard, playing the 5 position on offense, him setting the screens and slipping, and he's able to make every read in the short roll. So here we have a 2-on-1 with Hauser and White against Derrick Jones Jr. He's trying to play poke for these guys, trying to guess where Jrue Holiday is going to pass the ball. The no look to Derrick White gets an open shot, but the ball is batted out after the miss, and Tatum looks like he's going to take the 3, the pump fake, the drive, and the finish. Of course, a lot has been made of Luka Doncic's defense in this series prior to this game, and he had about 3 bad games, and in game 4 he was trying a lot harder, and it made a difference for the Mavericks. And a lot of that was his own ball defense. It was his blow by percentage. But in this game, it was going at him off the ball and making him move with the guy he's guarding. And he was just not able to keep up on a lot of these possessions. And again, all of this starts with Jayson Tatum not settling and just driving the basketball. When he drives, he will attract defenders. So him just continuing to be aggressive and not settling for threes, it doesn't let the Mavericks off the hook, and they actually have to defend. So here we got Jrue Holiday in the weak side hunger spot at the moment. So this is PJ Washington's responsibility at this time. Jrue Holiday's going to do a nice job relocating to the strong side as Luka steps up because he can't guard both. Jayson Tatum, a nice laser pass to Jrue Holiday, and he finishes. And again, it's all about Jayson Tatum driving the basketball, and when he gets there, making the correct rim read. So you see we got Al Horford in the dunker spot here. We got Josh Green guarding him. As Tatum drives, he does a nice in and out on Luka Doncic. Josh Green helps. PJ Washington drops down to take his responsibility, and a nice floating pass, jumping in the air, floating it to Jaylen Brown, and he knocks it down. This video is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 fantasy sports app with more than 5 million members. It is the most fun and exciting way to get in on the action while you watch your favorite sports and players. You just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Download the app today and use code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. With PrizePicks, you could turn $10 into $1,000 in a single game watching your favorite sports this summer. You can make a PrizePicks lineup in as little as 60 seconds. You just need to pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stats projections and you're locked in. When the finals are over, the hoops action doesn't stop on PrizePicks. Women's basketball is just getting started with young stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese looking to make names for themselves alongside greats like Breonna Stewart and Aja Wilson. You could win up to 100 times your cash watching them ball out. I've been using PrizePicks for about 2 years and have won a pretty penny in that span, mostly doing basketball and football. Once again, download the app today and use the code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. And of course, I talk about Tatum attacking a lot and the importance of him driving. And in the quarter situations, Tatum will take the shot more often than not. And if he's hitting this, we know it's hard times for the opponent, man. The sidestep on Luka Doncic keeps the gooseneck up and he drains it. And here we got some more two-man action from Tatum and Jrue Holiday here. Tatum understanding that Daniel Gafford is an aggressive shot blocker. He pump fakes a 3. He drives, passes Jrue in the corner, and then he gets to that strong side dunker spot right here. Drew's going to drive, and he's really good at using his left hand on the offensive side, whether that be him finishing or passing. He gets the nice left-hand pass to Tatum, and he dunks it through. And as I was rewatching this game, this play was kind of funny to me because it's like Tatum was fighting step back 3 demons, and it's like he wanted to take it so bad, and it was like voices that was in his head telling him to take the step back 3, like take the step back 3, take a step back, take step back 3. Like I thought he was gonna put it right here, take a step back 3. I thought he was gonna pull it right there, and then he just like, nah, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna settle, bro. This is what it comes down to. And this is why he's a champion now. He made a conscious decision on like 10 to 12 possessions in this game. I'm not going to settle on these switches. It's not happening. And him just resetting and driving caused a foul. All right, so I thought this was a really important play in this game. We got Josh Green guarding Tatum really aggressively. Tatum doesn't mind it, spins off of Josh Green, and nice screen by Porzingis. And as we've seen a lot in this series, when the Celtics drive, this low man, whether it be Lively or Gafford, will come over to try to stop the drive, and that will leave this corner Mavericks defender outnumbered, and there'll be a 2-on-1. We've seen a lot of times in these finals and in these videos I've done that if the Celtics can make the right pass in these 2-on-1 situations in the corner, they'll get a good shot. But this time, as you can see Jalen's hand here, he's trying to tell Jrue Holiday to stay up top here. And it's important that Jrue Holiday keeps this spacing because Jaylen Brown is going to try to sneak into this dunker spot area. If Jrue Holiday continues to come down to Jaylen Brown, it'll make it easier for Luka Doncic to play in between them and potentially guard them both. So here, Jrue Holiday stays, and of course, Luka Doncic does not come down because Jrue Holiday's here. Jaylen Brown's able to sneak behind Dereck Lively, but Dereck Lively, being the athlete that he is able to get back and recover and block this shot. So now the Mavs are down 16. They're in transition, right? And they have a chance to, they're down 18. They have a chance to cut it to 16, but Luka loses the ball. They just got a block. They're on a fast break. They could get some momentum. He loses the ball. Tatum aggressively goes through two guys and gets a foul. It just was something that stopped the potential run by the Dallas Mavericks, and Tatum's aggressiveness got him to the line. And Tatum with some nice defense here. Josh Green drives because Luka Doncic is getting denied. So again, another win for Jaylen Brown, forcing another Maverick to do something because they can't pass the ball to Luka Doncic. Here, Tatum gets the block on the dunk. All right, so here we got another Tatum drive, creating an open opportunity for a teammate. As he drives, both of the guys that's guarding the corners come off. The Mavericks are trying to get Luka Doncic and Josh Green to drop down or to play in 2-on-1 situations. Tatum drives and he gets Sam Hauser wide open three in the corner. And here again, Tatum just not settling when he has the opportunity to get to the basket. Crossover here on Dereck Lively, and Luka Doncic comes up, but you know that he is concerned about the dunker spot. He got burned on that a couple times in this game. So as he helps, he steps back. As soon as Tatum sees that this hesitation move has become something that has really been in his bag lately, he does that move and he gets the and one. And again, Tatum not settling. We got Derek White setting the screen for Tim Hardaway to switch on a Jayson Tatum, and we see this a lot with Luka Doncic where the defender is in the correct position. They're playing good defense, but Luka is just stronger than them, and he just continues to back down and gets to where he wants to be. Tim Hardaway is in great position. He has his hands on him. He's playing good defense. Tatum just using his strength, getting from the three-point line to the free throw line with his back turned and just forcing Tim Hardaway to get deeper to the paint. Now he's on the block and he's going to do that shimmy shake and gets a nice roll. And again, the importance and the impact of Jayson Tatum driving the basketball. These escape dribble reset drives really helped us in this game. He didn't settle on any of them, and right here, putting Luka Doncic in the blender. The hesitation and the in and out. Oh my God, boy. Hey. He tap dancing, brother. He tap dancing in the black shoes. And Tim Hardaway comes up, but it doesn't matter. Jayson Tatum somehow. How is this not a foul? How is this not a foul? Actually, it doesn't matter. It's over. And he powers through both Luka and Tim Hardaway Jr. to get the bucket. And this right here was the moment I let my guard down a little bit, man. I started to really feel like this was really gonna happen. And you got a nice angle. Jayson Tatum going one-on-one with PJ Washington. Sitting in his stance. Tatum, again, the importance of him driving and being aggressive, not letting the defense off the hook, keeps PJ Washington on his side, does a nice job of using his strength and the angles as a driver, goes right up, hits the bucket, and just watch as this plays out. Oh, wait, I didn't see that. Look at this. Hey, how did I miss this, bro? How did I miss this? That's an elite sign right there. But that is the video. If you enjoyed it, please do a like, subscribe, and share it to any and everyone that you can. Just out there a little bit more, and I will see you guys in the next video. But this is Nick. Peace.